Ladies and gentlemen, EBW presents to you Fright, Brawl 2. This is not a hoax. Would you please welcome to the ring at this time? He is the perfect man, Double G, and the entire EBW roster. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, before we get started, we'd like to do a 10 bell salute in honor of our friend, Ronny King, aka Ronny Hoax. Thank you. Today is Fright Brawl 2, and this is our Halloween show for the EBW, Entertainment Backyard Wrestling. A few weeks ago, we got some bad news, some very sad news for everyone in our family here and friends and watching at home. Unfortunately, we lost someone who was really special to us, and his name was Ronny Hoax. AKA, real life, everybody knows him as Ronny King. Every single one of these guys in this ring knew Ronny personally well outside. And if you didn't know Ronny that well, he was a great guy, and you really should have known him because he made everybody smile, everyone laugh. He was fun to work with. I mean, he was Ronny. There was nobody else like him. He was one of a kind. You know, he would show up here, do what he loves to do best, get in this ring and wrestle. You know, he was a brawler. You know, he wasn't the most technical guy, but he could get in here and throw down with anybody. And Ronny wasn't afraid to throw down with anybody. For being one of the littlest guys here, he didn't have the biggest power or the muscles, but he could get the job done. And working with me, working alongside his friend Thomas Jacob, TJ, working along guys like Cricket, the referee Dean here knows Ronny Hoax just as well, and everyone else here that's been in the ring with him. To sum it up and basically say that, you know, Ronny was a dear friend of ours, and if anybody wants to say anything, everyone's going to say how they feel and if they knew Ronny personally. But before we get to that, there's one thing that needs to be done, and the reason why I'm holding this trophy is the last time I stood in this ring and I held this trophy, we lost a friend 2 years ago named Johnny Angel, who became an honorary member of the EBW's Elite Hall of Fame. So it's only fair that our friend Ronny Hoax becomes an official Hall of Fame member of the class of 2001. I'm going to go ahead and read this special plaque here done in honor of Ronny. Ronny started out in the EFW. He was a tag team champion alongside Thomas Jacob. They were known as TNT. He later on, in the EBW brand, when we rebranded it back to EBW, he became the first Eastern Shore champion on the very first show in EBW, which was known as he debuted. Okay, let me go to read this. So, on November 27th, 2016, Tank was his original name, would debut at EFW Backlot. Later, he would go on to form a tag team with his partner Thomas Jacob called TNT. They would win the EFW Tag Team titles at Rumble Riot 2 in a triple threat ladder match. Fast forward to 2018 at EBW Resurrection, the first show of EBW's return, we would see Ronny Hoax win a Battle Royale to become the brand new and last Eastern Shore champion in the history of the company. Thank you, Ronny, for all the memories and your friendship to each and every person in this ring, and may you rest in peace, and now as an honorary member of the Hall of Fame. This is for Ronny Hoax.
All right, Ronny.
At this time, if anybody else has anything to say, please come forward.
Testing 1, 2. My name is Thomas Weatherbury, but as everybody here knows me, it's Thomas Jacob. I'm gonna tell you one thing from the start. Thomas Jacob didn't make Tank. Thomas Jacob didn't make Ronny Hoax. Ronny Hoax and Tank, they made Thomas Jacob. We went everywhere together, across the roads, ate dinner together, bought to each other's houses together, told each other everybody's, well, not everybody's, but between us two, all problems. My problem was his problem was my problem. I just wanted to let everybody know that blood couldn't make us no closer. I'm not gonna say I loved him, I love him, he's my brother forever. I feel like when he passed, a piece of it left with me. It's kind of hard for me to stand right here in this ring right now, but by the grace of God, I'm doing it. But we're not gonna make this a sad occasion, we're gonna make this a happy occasion because he lived a good life, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right now he's filled by family and friends, am I right?
Yeah.
So damn, let's do it, yo, look. We're gonna do this for Ronny.
All right.
I'm putting my body on line for Ronny. I'm gonna give him the hardest match I've ever had in my career.
All right.
But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, and then I'm getting right out the way because I don't want to hold you fans any longer. Yes, me and him were TNT, but there was one more in the group when we formed Boom Squad. And that man, we're probably about to break character right now, but come on up, man.
So, Ronny wasn't just a wrestler. He was family to us. We loved him through and through. If it wasn't for Ronny when I first came here, I would be nothing. He helped me mold into a character. It hurts to see him go, but today we're going to tear the house down for Ronny. No matter what, we Boom Squad.
Let's give one more time a round of applause.
Yeah.
And one more chant for Ronny Hoax.
All
This
right,
is not a hoax.